So when going into relationships, we have entitlements and expectations in our minds and things that we feel that we ought to see in each relationships. But today we are going to be discussing this really interesting topic. I'm still your favorite host, Precious, and this remains Real Talks. And we are going to be discussing today about entitlements and expectations in relationships. Here today in the studio with me to discuss this really interesting topic is a gentleman, Mr. Kingsley Ezekiel. Drum rolls, everybody. You're welcome, Mr. Kingsley.
Thank you so much.
It's good to really have you here today.
Thank you so much.
So we are discussing this really interesting topic. When going into relationships, we have this all figured out in our head. We have this we have what we're expecting. We have entitlements.
Yeah.
We have things that we feel we should be entitled to, in a relationship. So we want to really know from you, are there really expectations in relationships?
Yes, I will start by telling you that yes, every good relationship should have an expectation.
Okay.
If you are
so the answer to that question would be yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are expectations in relationship. Let's go.
Now, just still permit me to tell you that before there will be expectations, there need to be agreements.
Okay.
Okay, because you can't be expecting what I'm expecting, whereas when you don't even know what I'm expecting, you understand what I mean? So if you are expecting something I'm expecting, then we need to have a mutual agreement. We need to have a goal. We need to have what we are looking at. We need to have a target. So if we are actually expecting something, it may be marriage. Yes, because every good and reasonable relationship should be ending in marriage. That is the expectation, and that thing only occurs if there is this mutual agreement. Even when the scripture said it in Amos 3:3, that two cannot work together except they agree. So when there is that agreement, you know your man, you know your woman, you both of you now define what you want, your do's and your don'ts. Before you know it now, the expectation will be defined.
So it is safe to say that there is no expectation without agreement.
Right. There's no expectation without an agreement.
So there's no expectation in relationships without agreement.
That's right.
Okay.
So if you must expect something in a relationship, you need to have a mutual agreement with your person. You need to know what the person needs. If the person really suits into your field, even for example, every man needs to understand his vision. Let me bring that in now. Needs to understand his vision first before looking for a woman. Because if you look for a woman before seeing your vision, the expectation of the woman might not be your expectation.
Definitely.
Thereby there will be this kind of a disagreement in the relationship. But if you understand your vision, the woman knows her vision. She knows, if I come into this man's life, this is what.
So we are coming to. There's something already. We are coming to work.
There's a defined goal that you guys are coming to work on.
Yeah.
Then this is it. Now, the label on the relationship, we know that yes, this is a relationship, but the trademark there is agreement.
Yeah.
You need to agree and know that this is what this guy needs. This is what this girl needs.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the relationship is actually in that form with the man and with the woman, then there should be an expectation.
Okay.
So every relationship should have a mutual
expectation
after their little agreement.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, right. That was really extensive. So now we are going to be delving right into entitlements.
Okay.
So while in a relationship, we feel entitled to certain things. So we would like to know the things that we would like to know if, first of all, if it is safe to feel entitled in relationships, and then secondly, we would also want to know what kind of things we should feel entitled to.
Well, this one got to me.
Yes, I can see it.
This one really got to me.
I can see it.
Well, let me quickly say this in a straight sentence. Please, entitlement has to do with you're owing me. That's just a simple word. You're owing me. This is my wash. You are owing me. This is mine. But why we talked about expectation. Expectation has to do with I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you simply means it may or may not work. But entitlement is you are owing me, you must give me.
Yeah.
You must. This is the
So
feelings I need.
it has to do with rights.
You're right. You are putting yourself. In fact, you are investing in what you can't even invest. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You are investing in what you can't even invest. This is me. You're already seeing the results before the investment. You are bringing out the results before the investment.
Okay.
So you enter the relationship, you encroach into the relationship without even thinking if the man is this, if the man is that. I know if I enter it, surely Obi must marry me. Obi must not marry you.
Yeah. So there's no certainty of
no certainty.
Yeah.
And look at where this thing comes in. Before a woman or a man will feel entitled in a relationship, I think there must have been a lot of maybe encounters. Maybe there must have been a lot of sacrifices. You know, this girl has been with me. I don't think I can leave this girl. She has suffered a lot for me.
Yeah.
So because of that, if I don't marry her, what will people say?
What will people say?
I've seen a situation like that from a young man. That a particular relationship he was in was like the talk of the town and all that. All of a sudden, the young man has sense. Yeah, because it is not good for any relationship to be open. It is not good for any relationship, I repeat, to be open. I know why I'm saying this. It is best known to me. Yeah. The young man had sense and decided to step down the knowledge of people about the relationship. Because if you make your relationship to be open, definitely that relationship will be entitled to so many persons' expectation. Let me explain. Okay, this is a relationship, and everybody knows this guy is dating.
Yeah, they've been dating for this long.
They will even be like, God, when are you marrying our sister? I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When are you marrying sister? So. And the man will be feeling he will be under pressure.
Under pressure.
Then what if the relationship crashes? I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
The guy now will not have the face to come out and say, okay, let me just move on with my life. Same with the lady.
So that means that